And we're live, pal. Hey there, King Walker, the king of all the walkers. Thanks for stopping by this random Thursday. It's James the Warrior. No longer a philosopher, now a warrior. What is new in your neck of the woods? Hey, you believe it? It's a Thursday! It's a Thursday instead of Friday or Sunday. Hey, Final Boss, where do I watch Citizen Vigilante? Well, you're in luck. I think it's still shared for free. Hey, not the bees is here. Hey, what is not the bees? I get lots of attention today. My pull-out game is gonna be weak. Let me see. I want to see if it's still being shared. If not, I can tell you how to watch it in coded language. Doesn't look like it's still up for free in the. It's gone. Okay, the good way. Okay, are you listening? All right. There's one specific way to watch it if you just want to stream it. So let me go to it on my. All right. It's the numbers. The numbers 3, 4, 5 movie.nl. Once you go there, just search it under the movies tab. It's already on the front page. I can tell you that right now. And then you just pick how you want to play it. But, because I don't know. I think you're pretty techie. I don't know if you're my level of techie, or maybe even exceeding it. But make sure you're using like Firefox or Brave or something, or you're going to be in pop-up hell. But if you want to stream shit, yeah, do that. No, you can't do that. You gotta not do that. Do the opposite of that. Well, we'll see how this one goes. We'll see if we got enough people in here to bother killing it today. And I gotta be in the right mood. I was in the right mood when I wanted to tell last week. I just don't want it to be told in such a lame way. It's like, that was a waste of time. That was a whole big nothing burger. You got to change your name back to Philosopher. I don't like this new warrior. You're too aggro. Another place to check out if you're all wondering, if you want to just straight DL a movie, hypothetically, one of the words in the title is Acer, the other word is movies, and then you'll figure it out. That's any search engine will just take you right there. Just make sure you're using Firefox or Brave. Oh, shit. You better love me, warrior. Oh, shit. I'm out of bullets. I don't have a handgun yet. This game's being unforgiving to me today. No, Mister Boss. I do play WWE, but it's faction wars. So it's like, I mean, you're just grinding for in-game currency. So I know you've played enough to where you understand. It's like there's going to be certain matches that you play over and over and over with the same people to get enough currency. So that might be kind of boring to watch. I mean, not that this is too exciting, but I'm going to see how far I can get like multitasking with this game. And if not, I might try Mercenaries, and then I might try WWE, and then I might just fuck right off. Oh yeah, like okay, because like after you beat it the first time, then you should have enough credits from that first run to either do unlimited ammo or the unlimited rocket launcher, and then you can really tear it up. I mean, I debated after I beat it the first time. I was like, okay, which do I want? Do I want just regular unlimited ammo, or do I want the unlimited rocket launcher? And I just went for the easiest path, I thought, which was the unlimited rocket launcher, even though I knew I wouldn't be able to play it as the girl when I did the second run through, because that Leon's weapons doesn't transfer over to the girl. So I mean, some would say like in this one isn't even a glitch. You just buy it with the in-game currency, but the unlimited ammo might have made the second way through easier because the girl would have had unlimited ammo too. Yeah, I've beat it all the necessary times to get all the completion points is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God damn it. No volume again. Great. It wouldn't be a stream if there wasn't like some dumbass glitch going on. Now, would there? Well, I mean, would you all want to watch this piece of shit stream of mine if it went smoothly? Hey, Metal Gear, good to see you, man. We'll play this for a minute. So please tell me in the chat if you all have any plans for the 4th of July weekend. It gives me something to, think about. If nothing else, I'm going to chase after some whores and just watch fireworks somewhere. As we know, my stream is always full of glitches and stuff just not working right. It's like I'm infected with something. It's like
That's gonna be like getting Glitchy Greg to stop glitching. I'm not gonna stop glitching now. I'm Glitchy Greg. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck you. You stop that this instant.
Let him go. We'll never catch up to him. Not with our frame rate.
I didn't stop glitching now. I am Glitchy.
That's what happened. Metal Gear. That stream out. Oh my God! Thank you. I don't deserve that compliment, but I will take it. Only doctor that sits on the floor like an Indian healer. That's right. You got to make you're cheating unless your knees actually touch on either side. You're not encouraging full flexibility. Sonic still do those American hot dogs for $1. Got some last year. They were great. Down here, I haven't seen them for $1 in a minute. Usually on the app, they'll be like $1 for like one day, and it's like a limit of like 2. And you're getting what you expect when you ask for the dollar Sonic hot dogs. I mean, they're not the best. They're not the worst. I mean, would you take a first date to go get $1 Sonic hot dog? I know you common sense people wouldn't, but I would.
And I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide.
Unrelated. But don't you need to have the Costco membership? I keep just not getting it because I just don't know when I'm going to go. So it's like I got the Amazon delivery for groceries, and I barely ever order them. I end up just going to Walmart because I get bored. It's like, technically I'd be saving money and banking points. So I could roll perks with my credit card. For you gamers out there, you understand. For every purchase with, my Amazon Prime credit card, I'm getting more, points. And after so many points, then I can roll those perks. And they might just be pure buffs, or it might be risk reward where there's a buff, but then there's something against you. Like, hey, you got enough money for like a new computer. But by getting this new computer with your Amazon Prime completion points, you get shot in the foot. So, like this game. I gotta admit something to you guys, and I think you can keep it secret. I've never had a Costco hot dog. I think I've had every other hot dog on the planet, some illegal. Some I had to go through the back alleys of Chicago to get, and not even to get a Chicago hot dog. Just like a regular hot dog, but just in Chicago. Never had a Costco one. It's like, are they worth the hype? That's a legit question. Now, if I was a super chat machine yet, this would be my way of tricking you into sending in more super chats. Well, a Costco hot dog, huh? Haven't had one. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about the Costco hot dog. Because it's hot out there this summer. How's everybody beating the heat? Be sure to send in a super chat or super tip to let me know how you're beating the heat out there in your neck of the woods. Well, I'm just sitting here in the floor, not exactly crisscross, though, beating my meat. Yeah, but Sam's Club is too far for me. I only go once a month. I'm not rolling over. I'm technically, I mean, I guess I'm pretty lucky being in the middle of Dallas like I am. Costco's not any, it's too far to walk, but I could just drive there. We got a destination supermarket here that people go ape shit for, and I don't know if it's outside of Texas or not, but it's called HEB. These motherfuckers lose their mind to just go shopping for food. And the funny thing is, it's like, for the stuff that I buy, the cost difference is negligible to Walmart. So if I'm just wanting some fucking sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast, whatever you call it, breakfast hot pockets, I mean, the price difference is within like 10 cents of Walmart. But the HEB parking lot is always fucking full. It is all the way full to the fucking back. It's like, so I just don't go. Roll up and get like 20 hot dogs, put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them. Oh, now that's I mean, yeah, I guess you know, if The Rock loved the hot dogs, I'm sure he'd be meal prepping them like crazy. I know there's some people out there, but I would imagine you would hate the sight. Just the thought of seeing one of those goddamn things would make you want to vomit if you like meal prepped the goddamn things and had like, you know, I don't know, like a whole refrigerator full of them or a whole freezer full of them. It's just like, well, what kind of hot dog am I going to get today? Am I going to get a hot dog on a bun or just a plain hot dog? Maybe I'll just breathe the hot dog air when I open the fridge. I mean, I don't know that I can handle that much. Speaking of hot dogs.
The best way to do a hot dog is to do it how they do it in Chicago. You simply put the hot dog into a bath of boiling water. From here, you want to season that bath and the hot dog and bun with your favorite tomato ketchup. After you get it nice and covered, you want to hit it with a bit of yellow mustard. Never use Dijon, never use honey mustard. Good old-fashioned yellow mustard. After you get the bath seasoned with that, you want to crack some freshly cracked black pepper. And then you also want to hit it with a little bit of freshly cracked sea salt. Make sure you get it nice and coated. That's going to make those flavors pop. From here, you want to go ahead, after you get the entire bath seasoned, you want to reach in with your tongs and you want to go ahead and pull out your hot dog. You want to set that into a pan to start getting a nice sear on it, and you want to go ahead and throw in 1 knob of butter. Once that boils down, go ahead and remove your bun from the bath water, and you want to go ahead and set that on a plate on the side. Go ahead and go back over to your hot dog, remove it from that pan, and you want to go ahead and set it in there and enjoy.
But speaking of meal prep,
after years of planning, I'm finally going to get my revenge. I'm going to trash the tower with Baby Brack. Unfortunately, Baby Brack hasn't been onboarded yet. We're still waiting for his laptop and help. Baby Brack? You didn't know
Hey, I'm just trying to give you this is just the visual aid there. was so you could see what it would look like if you meal prep nonstop for the hot dog mania. I am striving to become the #1 hot dog stream on the internet, but the plan for tonight, I don't know, man. It could be anything. It depends on how many people's in here at any one time. I got a couple of ideas running through my head, but I don't want to blow them by not. I hate to say it like that, but it's like if I like, there's certain things that I want to do if we get enough people in here. And I don't want to oversell it by making it sound like the Earth is going to tilt on its axis or anything. Anywho, interracial dating's beautiful.
Well. Mood shock and bloodline wipe clean. Blood shock detected, opinion rejected. Jeans were wasted, never mix. Keep mixing. Oy vey. What a lovely child. Tel Aviv impressed. What's going on here? What the fuck? Happy cup. Big L for that guy. What the hell is that thing? You signed it. Experiment. Eat huckleberry. It's so gross. Literal goblin. Ice Chico, they never lie. Where did you buy that small one? Does he know you are not the father? Where is the father at? Hey, his dad left to get milk. Negro burn the coal, pay the toll. Single mom with nothing, single mom for life. Looks nothing like you. Ruin the family bloodline in one night. Unshocking poor guy, never go much sharp.
Sorry, I needed to play a longer song so I could concentrate. I'm just trying to get off the first fucking stage. And it does make me wonder, though, like that couple that I'm assuming that's an adopted child. I mean, it looked like it'd been in the oven a lot extra. It's like, are they that fucking dense that they thought that was going to be met positively on their more than likely Instagram page? Because that's where all these cocksuckers are from anyway. They actually sit there and think it's like, oh man, when we show this, we're going to get flooded with positivity. We're going to be drowning in the love of America. Because you can tell that's one of those like quote unquote beautiful people couples, just like the abortion cunt rags. The ones that like they live their life online and all they're doing is farming engagement 24/7. Like they don't have honest lives. They don't do anything unless some kind of cell phone camera is on. Everybody has to see everything. And notice the world has kind of forgotten about the abortion couple. Like I fucking care. But I don't even think it really bothers those people that much because their whole life revolves around getting that extra engagement because engagement means money. Engagement means money, and it means money by other means too, by like sponsorships, like those stupid thought cunt rags that just are bikini picture girls. They just sit in a bikini on Instagram and then they're modeling for one of those like energy drinks or whatever. Ugh. There's a whole world of porn. Why is anyone looking at bikini models on Instagram? PG rated bikini models. And they do. They all have like 1 million followers. For what reason? So if you get caught looking at them, it's not as bad as watching some whore get double penetrated by some black gang members. Like your girlfriend catches you beating off to a girl only in a bikini. And she's like, well, thank God they're not nude. Thank God I don't see dick going in. You're a higher class of jacker. Well, let's see, he's coming down the stairs. It's either the chef or 3. It is the chef. Ugh, I'm going to pause. Anyway. Bottle that water and cologne bottle. The lady, well, speaking of hot dogs.
I can't promise anything, but I'll do everything in my will to help Pakistan.
That's great. We should have a spread.
To sacrifice my own life for Pakistan.
That's a spread. Great.
My plan is that I will be pilot and I'll help everyone. Pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. Great.
Pilot. Yeah, he's going to be a pilot. Hey, you know that thing that never happens? You know, the trans, the cross-dressers, how they never do anything inappropriate with children ever. It's never happened. And none of them use, their skeevy ways to, use the restrooms with underage ones. Well, that thing that never happens happened again.
Hiya, guys. Anita Buffum here. I just got done doing a talk, which I've been asked to speak places.
Oh, it goes on much longer. I just figured the beginning was sufficient.
Hiya, guys.
Hiya, guys. Hiya, guys.
Processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
What? What do you mean you're breaking up with me? I'm processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
We've all been there. Hiya, guys. Well, you still got me. Not that that's much of a consolation, Roy. Hey, you need to let me know if you're going to have me record something. Just send me something to my email or whatever. Or if you've abandoned ship, that's fine too. You're not beholden. I am obviously not a trained anything, let alone actor, but maybe that's what you're going for. Someone that can technically read the lines, but how terrible it comes out, well, that'll be on him. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I haven't even been to that Reddit page, but most of you have heard me have a meltdown when it comes to even talking about Reddit because I hate the site so much. Not the DWG site, the entire thing, because it's like my impersonation of Reddit has always been the same thing. You could go to a Reddit page about changing tires and hey, how do you change tires on a 1998 Pontiac Fiero? And then the answer will be, well, thanks for your question. Donald Trump is the worst president of all time. And I don't know why conservatives have it out for transsexuals that just want to live their authentic life. And then it goes on for about 5 minutes of reading. And then you'll get your answer on how to change a tire. But that's every Reddit page about everything. I mean, I even saw one in that DWG Truth a couple of months ago. Some guy, I swear I only saw the username once and never again, replied to something randomly, and he goes, it's like, well, it's not as bad as X, where Elon Musk considers it a slur to call somebody cisgendered. It's like, do these people not hear themselves talk or type when they like say that shit? It's like, 10 years ago you wouldn't say with a straight face. It's like, oh, Thomas, the cisgendered gentleman that works in customer service. You would just say Thomas. Anyway, I found this awesome page. It's a perfect example of TLDR Reddit. It was about that strong woman episode of South Park. Oh, here it is. Goddamn. It's like, obviously I'm not going to read this. I just want to show it. Oh, God. All right. Now, you see how small the text is, right? Okay. So, yep. They're still writing. So there's been a lot of talk about the episode on trans athletes in South Park, episode 7, season 23. And oh, God, it was awful. Now, I'm not going in to read anymore because this was a nightmare, and I read it with my eyeballs and let my brain digest it. It's old, but I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scroll. Oh, we finally got to the end. Thank you for reading that. And extra thanks for engagement. So, what I'm getting at is like forever, like moderates and then, the conservatives, they would laugh at people like that because they TLDR. It's like, can't you make your fucking point in a paragraph? You got to go on for that long? No one's going to read that. Like, if you're trying to get something out of your echo chamber, it's got to be short and punchy. You wouldn't be able to be like, hey, conservative Marvin, yeah, I know you have these strong opinions against transsexuals competing against cis women in the Olympics and whatnot, but I think you need to read this well thought out Reddit page on it, and you send them that link, and they do these people honestly think it's like, well, someone's going to read all that? It's like, I don't even think the people that agreed with it read all that. It's like, I wanted to just reply to it and write TLDR, but I figured that would send an alert to the president of Reddit and they would nuke my username. And then I'd have to make another one. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Fuck with the Knife is one of the best songs that has ever been written. But the intro to Addicted to Vaginal Skin is the best ever because it starts out with that creepy old man goes, "Nah, so I think I like her vagina." And he makes that noise. I didn't just do that randomly. Go find the song. The old man starts out going, "Nah." All right, so let's get back to. Oh, hey, thanks, James. I appreciate you. I love you coming in here. But goddamn it, don't change your name so much. I can't remember anything. I have many mental problems. So when people change their name, I have no idea who they are anymore. I'm seeing a brand new person. I like the philosopher name. I thought that was totally neat. Please change it back. Please, James. Please change your name back to James the Philosopher. Because I like that name better. But Roy says, we are full steam ahead. Worry not. I would like to make a Dancing with Ghosts creepypasta narrate. Oh, okay. Dancing with Ghosts creepypasta narrated by you, but I want to show your voice to the people I make the show with. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. But I want to show your voice to the people I make the show with. Think it might be fun. I know it's going to be fun. That one thing that you did, that episode of randomness, I don't know what you called it. It's been too long. And like I said, I've got many mental problems. But I would want to play that one here one of these days when we have like a pretty decent audience. Because it's like, I mean, I know I'm asking a lot. But if we get into double digits, guys, I'd like to show you all the thing Roy and his friends made. It's fucking weird. It looks like Lawnmower Man. And I can't describe it. I'm bad about describing shit. It's like, to be honest, it's like I can barely describe shit even surface level a lot of times. Like when I tried to explain Backrooms to somebody, it's like, yeah, some guy goes through a portal and there's this room with a bunch of rooms in it, and there's a pirate of something. Well, that's all I can really tell you about Backrooms, but I liked it okay. Oh God! Do you think if Pakistan tried to psyop us with e-girls like China does, we would start liking Pakistani women with bleak skin and surgeries, singing about engines with a thick? Oh, okay. Now that's a great question right there, but here's the thing. It's like I have yet to see like a Pakistani or Indian or Iraqi or Irani or Turkeyed woman that was like, oh my fucking God, look at that whore's body. She's so fucking hot. Oh my God, I'd give anything to blow it up in them fucking guts. No, all of them look 48 years old. They look like witches. Now, I don't even mean current day witches. I mean witches from like the Bugs Bunny cartoon where they spin the cauldron. You know, bleh. It's like, I don't know. But like, what if they could invent, like if they could just invent some hot Pakistani women? Now, I don't know.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know, I just do things.
Oh, there was my dad. I miss my dad.
Hiya, guys.
That's the worst thing on the planet. It's like, it's not a parody. That was real. That person really did that unironically. Hiya, guys. And then it went on for 4 minutes about, I don't know. You know what? Speaking of hot dogs. Summer, summer, summertime. Yeah. Oh, Roy, I was gonna ask you. It's like I guess I could find out for myself by clicking. Has the DWG Truth Reddit page just screeched to a halt? Because like the last couple of times I checked in on it, it was like, oh, there was nothing new in there at all. And I was like, oh, oof. So I was like, yeah, that's. I wish Josh would take pity and do something so that Reddit page could have some content. You know, just fall down or something. Just you know, that way I was like, oh, thank God he fell. Now we can all make fun of him falling, but he won't. He keeps having dignified, steady streams. Anyway. I'm sorry. I wish the first person that uploaded that dumb video would have cut out that last part. I hate it when these videos have intros, but then again, I am just finding them randomly. I guess I could have done the editing myself. Anyway.
4 niggas walking up and it's just me. Now it's just 3. Now it's just 2. Now it's just me. But I don't know if I tried the PSYOP thing. I don't know if I answered that. I tried. This is a hot dog stream. There's a lot of hot dogs on this stream. I've got many more. I've got hours. I've got a full-blown hot dog movie we could play. It's just about hot dogs, though, and nothing else. Oh, I need a moment to collect my brain. Oh, shit, the fucking chef. I gotta run down the hall. Ah, shit. Oh, but Roy, if you haven't noped out of here yet, you'll just need to let me know whenever you have whatever written. Do you just want me to figure it out on my own, or do you need to note it, for like things like inflection and stuff? Or if you're just like, nah, fuck it, just do it however you're going to do it. I'm sorry. I mean, the pap smear was free after all. I was just wanting to, check out her underwear area. I just wanted to make sure everything was where it was supposed to be.
oh, this was weird. I don't know if this is even worth bringing up or not, but like today I was out looking for some shirts, right? Because if I have some bad things about me, it's like I can't buy enough stupid band shirts or Harley Quinn shirts or any of that stuff. That's why I have this and the blankets and the toys and all that. So I was looking at some new stuff that I saw, and this girl working at that store, like she saw me twirling my flashlight stun gun, and I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was just like doing it or whatever. And she, it's supposed to just look like a flashlight, but it's a stun gun. And she goes, said something like, "Oh, is that the luminous or whatever?" I don't know what it is, but I knew what she meant instantly, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" I don't know how this fucking mall is about people walking around with stun guns. Uh, but this girl wanted to talk to me about it. It's like about its stopping power, and she kept talking too loud. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's like are you a narc? Is this your way of narking without narking by like talking really loudly about my fucking stun gun? The only reason I even had it on me is that I didn't have the other thing on me, and I was in an area that had a that sometimes has a lot of watermelon felons. But it didn't that day, so it was fine. But I mean, if you knew you were going to walk into some shit, you just wouldn't walk into the shit, would you? If you knew you were going to slip on black ice in the parking lot, I have a feeling you just wouldn't go outside, If you knew you were going to get robbed by a felon like that fucking guy that was like getting cash out of a Walgreens ATM and then he got beat up the other day. It's like if you knew that was going to happen, I would like to think that you would just not do that. And I don't like to victim shame people. I mean, you're just an honest person, but you got to have some common sense too. It's like what do you need cash for other than for like lottery tickets these days? I don't know. And if you did need it, it's like you should just go through your drive-through ATM and get it in the comfort of your car so you can drive away. It's like you just gotta have some common sense. You don't go up to a walk-up ATM in the fucking hood and then you wonder why you're getting the shit beat out of you by some, scholar, future scientist. Okay, he says, I'll write it down. If you have ideas, we can include it. I was making a Frankie cartoon too. Frankie Fried, the deranged rotisserie chicken detective with a feeder fetish. Eat more. Eat more. Eat more. Junt. Food. More food, Junt. Keep eating for my camera, Junt. Keep eating and getting bigger. Just keep getting bigger. Ha 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 ha. Look at me. I'm feeding my friend to death. Keep eating. More food. More. Send me some gas station hot dogs. DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub. Grubhub's good because it gives me more points on my Amazon card. So I can later on roll perks.
It is the 250th of America. So there's our well, hell, Adolf Elmer, and hell, George Washington, while you're here, James. God damn, that's ugh. I can't show what I was looking at. It was bad though. Oh, I'm glad you all don't ever jump into my brain. You know how scatterbrained I am and how I have 50 ideas before I come on, and then I hit live and I'm like, I don't know what to do other than to play my game. Yeah, that's the city thing. It's like, it's like, I know what you're saying. It's like you have key figures that you're working with and you're having fun working with, and they started a lot of the stuff, and now they're taking a break from the internet or whatever you want to call it. And you can't ever count on whether or not they're going to come back, and if they are, is it going to be like months from now? And then you don't care. And so I get what you're getting at. You're in the middle of working on someone. Well, shit, are they going to come back? Because if they don't come back, that's part of the audience. That's part of the people that I want working on this thing. It's like, do you just put the whole thing on hold and hope they come back? And then if they do come back, it's like, do you even feel like it anymore? Or will you have just totally moved on from this universe completely? You're in the, Pontiac Fiero 1998 tire changing universe. You could care less about DWG or any of that stuff anymore. I mean, I haven't even watched one of Josh's videos because I was watching them unironically and just critiquing them to myself. I wasn't like writing it anywhere, but I was just watch a music video stream. I'm like, yeah, you're playing too much copyrighted shit. You're going to get yanked. And then he got yanked. And then the other ones where he just plays too much of those same 5 groups of people. And I'm like, man, just some variety, something. But I mean, at the same time, he's, he kind of knows his audience, but there is nothing worse than that kick-assiest shit. That's that's so bad. That and Corey Feldman, I can't sit through it. It's like, I don't care how good someone is about making fun of Kick-Assia and those other movies or Corey Feldman. I hate them so much, I can't sit through it. I got an idea to make a big human maze. Puree, hot dogs, base, BBQ sauce. Ah, very good, very evil. Ah, yes. I can use my bag of teeth to help eat them. Yes. Bag of teeth. I met Danhausen. He was down here. Yeah, he signed with that god-awful AEW, which back then we had high hopes for the wrestling fans. And he signed with AEW a little bit after CM Punk and Bryan Danielson and all that. And we'd all heard about CM Punk from that there internet YouTube, that you internets. We all done heard about him and his teeth.
And he was like, well, he'd be a perfect fucking fit for AEW because he's kind of a comedy wrestler, and they don't seem to really take their show seriously. And now they really don't. Now it's like a parody of pro wrestling. I can't watch it. I haven't watched AEW since Edge debuted. It was like CM Punk was officially released, Edge debuted, and I was like, yeah, I'm never watching this again, other than clips that I get from like Twitter. That's it. But like CM Punk, I mean, Danhausen goes there. They don't do much of fucking anything with him. His debut was terrible. He was just pulled out from under the ring, and he was used as a distraction, I think, against one of the Adams. I think it was Adam Cole. Then he didn't really do much of anything. And then he got injured. And then I think they resented that he was real life friends with CM Punk, and they kept him off of TV until his contract ran out. They're just like, yeah, you're gone. So he was like, for like at least one full year, he was paid just not to show up. Very good, very evil. But I mean, critique. The guy cracked me up in the beginning, and that was one of the reasons I was like, well, AEW came down here. Well, first, Ring of Honor came here, but it is weird. It was like this weird collision of universes. So the original Ring of Honor, by its original owners, was going to have what was probably going to be its final pay-per-view here. Then, Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor, and they still ended up having that pay-per-view here. So it ended up being kind of sort of the last OG Ring of Honor pay-per-view and the first AEW Ring of Honor pay-per-view. And all in all, it was pretty good. And I was there live. And if you like looked it up on YouTube, you could probably figure out who I was in the crowd. You know, there's going to be some shots of some guy with hair down to his fucking knees and glasses walking around. I mean, it was fun. It had some stupid shit in there, but when you're there live, you don't really notice it that much. And the Briscoes and FTR had, god damn, one of the best fucking tag matches I ever saw. Probably, yeah, one of the best. I know watching it live afterward, it was like, nah, it was good, but live, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe what I'm seeing. But later on, they signed Danhausen, and Danhausen did a signing at a comic book store down the road. Well, pretty far down the road, about 30 minutes down the road. And that was like one of the, because that was, you know, post-pandemic, but I still didn't really fucking go anywhere. And like, I never took the pandemic seriously, but I always just, when the pandemic happened, I just stayed in town. I rarely went outside of my zip code. Even after I figured, I was like, oh, this is a scam. This is bullshit. The fucking news is telling me the hospital I literally live right beside of, that I can open my window and look at. They're, you know, CNN and MSNBC are telling me that hospital is overrun. Like they don't have enough beds for everybody. They had to rent out gymnasiums with tent cities. And I'm like, that parking lot's not even close to full. And I see nurses and doctors outside smoking cigarettes. Like, that's weird. Maybe they're lying. But even after all that got cleared up, I was just staying in this zip code. I wasn't really going out anywhere. And that was really one of the first things that got me to go out somewhere, was to go meet Danhausen at this comic book store. And it was not fucking busy at all. I mean, not at all. Like I got there and just went right up to him, and he was in paint, but he wasn't in gimmick at all. He was just the guy. which kind of ruined it. I was like, come on, man. Even though I'm a grown up, you could still do it a little bit. But he did for the pictures that he took with me. He did the poses and stuff. And I got, if you're here next time, remind me, and I'll go grab some of the autographs and shit and show you. But the comic book store was fucking cool. It had a lot of DC comic collectibles that I wanted in there, and even some Marvel. And I found like a Harley Quinn figure. So all in all, it was a good experience, and it finally got me to get out of the zip code. Then I went to the AEW show that they had like the next night down here, and god damn, it sucked. Even live, I was like, what the fuck is this? I got there and I was like, I bought just a cheap seat ticket because I had a feeling I wasn't going to have very much fun there. And I was fucking right. I mean, there was almost no matches that I wanted to see at all, except for the Hardys. And that one wasn't even on TV. That was like a special dark match after the show. And so I just really wanted to see the Hardys. I don't even think CM Punk was there. Even though in real life he's just a woke idiot. Oh, I can't drink alcohol anymore. My little dog Pockets. That's the worst shit. Is like when it's like, okay, so my little dog Pockets, yeah, he's funny the first time. The first time you see little dog Pockets, you're like, oh, that's funny. It's a wrestler that doesn't take it seriously. But that's it. It's only funny once. It's not funny over and over and over again. I don't know. Those people that run that place are fucking weird. And the other shit that I just don't like about it is like, it's like Bryan Danielson having an hour-long match against people like, oh, what's his face? Those like mid-Carter guys. There's that one guy. He has like a Mexican name. And they keep trying to push him. And I mean, the AEW crowds react, but they react to anybody. They pretend to know who Umimura, Ushimushi, and all this shit is when they debut, and nobody knows who they are, but they'll pretend. Oh my God, can you believe Takehara Uminura is fucking here from All New Japan Pro Carriage Liquor? Oh, Dr. Harley, that's me! I had that video saved and I didn't fucking upload it. I had a best of those stupid ass doctors and nurses going outside the fucking dance for us to encourage us to get the fucking blood clot vaccine. I kind of miss the days where YouTube would put a flag on your video if you talked about the vaccine in not a positive way. Like every one of Scott Adams' videos had that flag on it. But I was like, I'm not getting that blood clot thing. Fuck that. It's like, there's a dear friend of mine. He was pretty liberal, but I got along with him. You get along with people in real life, easier than online. Online, you can read one tweet about someone the wrong way and you hate them for life. That's just how it is. But in real life, if you just go, all right, I get along with Pete Pickle Feather, except when we talk about politics. Well, just don't fucking talk about politics. Talk about Resident Evil. And the one dude, he was like adamant. He's like, no, they're all safe. They've been tested thoroughly. It's like, they haven't been tested for a couple of months. Don't get those goddamn things. People are reporting, heart palpitations, this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, you're getting that from Fox News. I'm like, no, I'm getting it from fucking everywhere, and I'm not getting that. And that dude that I was talking about, fake Namington Pete Pickle Feather. He got the fucking jab, and within a week, he's all fucking Bell's palsy and drooping. And he still was going down saying, it was unrelated. This was going to happen anyway. It's like, no, it's that jab. That jab did it. Hell, I didn't laugh, though. I was like, I just was concerned. I can only drink alcohol if it's free, James. So when you come to DFW, you buy some good stuff, and I'll drink it then. The damn, yeah, I think I don't know if you were in here or not, the beach, but yeah, it was like the creeping up of like not being able to drink anymore. That depressing thing, because I used to be able to drink like a bottle of vodka and go work landscaping the next day. And like, I'd be a little tired in the morning, but who cares? I would wake up the soon I started working. And then that changed, and I was like, oh, I can't even, it's hard to get up. And now I have a headache. And then it became other things like, oh my God, I can't even fucking walk if I drink the night before like that. Then it became, well, maybe it's like I could just drink less. And then, oh, okay, well, if I just drink in moderation, it's not so bad. Yeah, that worked for a while. And then I couldn't even drink in moderation. And then I couldn't even drink like one beer, because a one beer would make me piss like 15 fucking times. So I would just be up all night pissing over and over and over and over and over. And people wonder why I'm crazy. So I had to retire. I had to retire from drinking. I had to give them the impassioned speech. At one point, drinking was a valuable part of my life. But I have to walk away. Ugh. But I'll have one if it's free. I just ain't fucking paying for it. Oh, goddamn, yeah, that's another memory I tried to suppress. Having Pockets beat Jericho and that awful orange juice, man. Yeah, that's man, during that fucking period, though, it was like, I think a lot of us were like, we were rooting for AEW so much we would gladly look away for just stupid shit. And I gave them a lot of slack for the pandemic because nobody knew what the hell was going on. And, so when they had those stupid matches, like the football field match, whatever the fuck that was, where Hangman Page was on a horse or something. Just gave, yeah, they're trying to do something to keep people entertained. It's like, I thought AEW did the pandemic better in some ways than WWE, because they at least was like, okay, we'll put the jobbers out in the audience to without straight lying to the audience, but not saying one thing or the other. They would just have like the jobbers pretend to be in the audience, like booing and cheering the matches when shit was actually going on. So I was like, man, at least that's something. That's not those fucking empty chairs that they had in that goddamn Thunderdome forever. Like, oh God, that Thunderdome with nobody in the crowd, that was the worst. And then I don't know how much it cost to do all them stupid iPads with the people's faces. I just thought that was just a big waste of money. Because by the time they were doing that, the whole world was talking about reopening. So I was like, why are they still doing this? It's like almost every state is about to open up all the way. It's like, thank God I lived in Texas and my friends in Florida, we were already fucking open. We were just like, why is the rest of the world still fucking stupid? Yeah, I'm rambling. I just can't drink anymore, though. That sucks. It was fun. It was the most fun I had. Like, listening to music. Listening to music is a lot of fun. Drinking, for me. I think for other people, it's more fun if they're, smoking one of those weed cigarettes. Yeah, it's a thing with Jericho. It's like I kind of found out with Jericho. Jericho's one of those people, like a lot of wrestlers, they can't do their own creative. They're great in the ring, or at least he was. I mean, he's getting old. I think he's like 55 now, so we got to cut him a lot of slack. For him being able to do what he does at like 55 approximately, comparatively to Hogan at 55, who I don't think could do anything anymore because his ass was completely broken from the, nonstop leg drops. But, like just having creative storylines and shit when the wrestlers are in charge, a lot of them just come up with dog shit. It's like Jericho and AEW the whole time there, except for the very, very beginning has, in my opinion, has not been good at all. I wanted him to just go back to WWE just to like not be in AEW anymore. Just finish your career there. Or even if you don't, just go back for a year or two. Even if you end up tapping out and wanting to go back to AEW after it, who cares? Just get out of there for a while. Because, like, I don't know if you were following this, but there were allegations that Jericho hit on a girl wrestler. And how I'm about to dictate them is literally how serious they were. You're about to be underwhelmed beyond anything. Apparently, Jericho sent a text or a call to one of the girl wrestlers and was like, "Hey, come hang out in my room with me and we'll talk business," or something like that. There's a bunch of other people up here hanging out. And the girl goes up to Jericho's room. There's nobody else in the room. It's just Jericho. And she left because Jericho was about to hit on her. That's it. There's no groping, no dirty text sent, no anything. He just basically kind of lied to get a girl to come to his room, and when she saw no one else was there, she just went, "Nah, I'm good," and left. But she freaked out because, Jericho, even at that time, was like 51, 52, and this girl was like 22 or 23. I just can't remember her name right now. That's why I'm calling her the girl. She's one of those indie girl wrestlers that's gimmick is being kind of a nerd. I just can't think of her name this second. That's it. You got it. Smiley face chick, Kylie Ray. So let's just say the story is 100% real. Jericho texted me and said, "Come to my room." I went up there and it was just him, and I think he was hitting on me. So I freaked out and left and asked for my release from AEW. How is that news? How is that news at all? In fact, I mean, really the only bad thing is that Jericho's married, but why the fuck would I care? I'm not his fucking grandpa. Why would I care that Jericho might have been trying to cheat on his wife with a young girl? Unless you heard something other than that was it. That was the end of it. She freaked out, asked for her release. Tony Khan was like, "I'll give you that release. You sign this NDA." Some extremely, extremely, extremely small Twitter account with less than like 400 followers, because I saw it like on day one, like 9/11 of Chris Jericho, broke this story. And the reason it got so much traction is that Kylie Ray girl hit the like button on it. It was either Twitter or Instagram, I forget. And that was it. Just her hitting the like button. All these people that the day before that were still singing the praises of Jericho. Like, yeah, he's overweight, but he's still Chris Jericho. He's still putting on matches. You know, he's people that were singing his praises nonstop the day before. Those fedora wearing nerds instantly turned on him, and they became white knights for that Kylie Ray. And like it's like the whole universe just fucking hated him after that moment. And then like gradually, which I guess was about the only thing he could really do, like they just used him less and way less and way less. Because you remember the audience was singing that awful theme song of his from his stupid band, which I never pretended to like his stupid band. His band is AIDS. Oh my God. And it's got a comedy name, Fozzy. Because if you remember, that first album was called Fozzy Osbourne. It was supposed to be something hilarious about Fozzy from the Muppets or whatever the fuck. But then he got more serious and shortened it to Fozzy. But all the music is terrible. It's like, even though I liked Chris Jericho, I didn't like that band at all. I hated all of the music. I mean, I hated it because, I mean, I think everybody that comes in here knows that I'm a death metal guy. You know, I do like random shit, but I'm a death metal guy. His band was awful. His band to me was like, I mean, this insult isn't going to land because I think a lot of people probably don't mind who I'm about to say, but it was as bad as Sammy Hagar. And Sammy Hagar to me is the definition of just boring rock music. Just how can we make music with lots of guitar solos as boring as possible? And that's what I thought Fozzy's music was. And all them AEW nerds that the day before were pretending, they just started, you know, chasing after likes from Kylie Ray.
You're doing so well. Keep running.
I can't keep going.
And there was an AEW fan chasing likes from Kylie Ray. So it's like, because I can be objective, I just didn't care for really much of anything of Jericho's run in AEW. It didn't feel like I'm watching Chris Jericho at all. The last Chris Jericho is The List of Jericho, which that wasn't that great. But now comparatively, I'm like, Jesus, The List of Jericho was genius comparatively to what he's been working with the past couple of years. God, I just wish he'd go back and just do a retirement. But even if he does, we all know WWE, Vince or no Vince, has that track record of fucking people. I mean, do I need to bring up Sting's year in the WWF? It was the worst shit that has ever been done. I am so sorry for doing this extremely extended wrestling rant. But when you bring something up that I'm into, you know, that's what you get. Reggae. And he was mine too. For a long time, he was mine. He didn't stay it, but like, you know, Chris Jericho and WCW was like my favorite. Like when he started being funny, that's how you can do wrestling and be funny. Orange Cassidy is not funny. You know, best friends in AEW, not funny. Danhausen in WWE, funny. Danhausen in AEW, he didn't really get a chance. So I don't know if we would give him a mark in the funny or not funny. But Danhausen on the Indies was funny. But yeah, Jericho and WCW is like the perfect, like pretty much a perfect package of someone that could be funny on the mic, but it wasn't unrealistic that he was a great wrestler when the bell rang. It wasn't that shocking, you know. So when he did win, it wasn't nonsensical that the funny guy was winning. It was already established he was a good wrestler. He was just a weird, you know, crybaby funny wrestler, but he was meant to be. And WWF, well, I mean, they ended up doing really good with him, but man, at first I was like, God damn it, why are you having Jericho wrestle Kane? He can't put nobody in the fucking lion tamer. Everybody in the WWF is as big as a fucking tree. Oh yeah, and you know, and I can't watch Chris Benoit matches. I'm still fucked in the head on that. And, it's so disappointing to me. Disappointed is not the right word, but you know what I like to believe while we gaze upon George Washington for an elongated period of time. I like to believe this. Painted on the sign of this Union Pacific train, someone had the foresight to say, hey, you know what? Benoit was framed. I still want to believe that devil worshipping Kevin Sullivan broke into Chris Benoit's house, and he planted all that. Yeah. I mean, there's so many matches that I can't watch. I just have the nastiest taste in my mouth trying to, you know, Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. Those matches, I can't watch them. Can't watch any of the good like that ladder match at the Royal Rumble that Benoit and Jericho had. Can't watch it. Can't hear his theme music anymore. And I even got the. I mean, I don't know if you care, but like I have a guy on the inside that was able to get me some unreleased. It's on YouTube now, but unreleased theme music, like the actual music that Benoit was using right before he left WCW. There was like this shitty version that wasn't the actual one. It was a song called Too Much Information or something like that. I might be wrong on the title. But there was a couple of different studio versions of it. And the actual one that Benoit came out to, I ended up getting a copy of that years ago. And I was like, oh shit, this is fucking cool. The other one that was on YouTube forever was a different studio version, which, well, it sounded like shit. And then there was like some live performance. Anyway, if I don't know if you were even interested in that, but it was if you did want to hear what I'm talking about, I know this is a flex, right? It was if you want to get some completely unreleased WCW music, including that Benoit song, you're on YouTube right now. Look up this guy called Big WCW Guy. So Big WCW Guy. And one of the themes is he took it down. Well, there's some unreleased shit there. Like The Revolution, one of the many, many Jimmy Hart songs that sounded like The Beautiful People. Lives are gonna change in Waylon Mercy's hands. And then that weird piano, which was weird on purpose. It was supposed to be Lives are gonna change. Waylon Mercy's hands. Yeah, that's a good one too. There's not too many left that haven't been like ultimately released on the YouTube. Like someone will get it and post it. I don't really know how that. Some people claim that they like have the ones that were written by Jimmy Hart. Like they got a hold of Jimmy Hart and maybe paid him a few shekels to get him to get a digital copy of some of the unreleased shit that they dub off of the old WWE network and Peacock and Netflix and all that. They dub it off. But yeah. The DDP had a couple of unreleased ones, but they're all on YouTube now. And Wall was framed. Know who else was framed?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm here for the Pride and Punishment wrestling event.
We don't open for an hour.
Oh, I'm not buying a ticket. I'm wrestling.
Huh?
I'm wrestling. I'm Cheryl, also known as the Butch Bomber. You guys probably heard about me?
No. Should I know who you are?
Yeah. I'm a 6-time national champion across 4 weight classes and 3 gender classes.
Okay.
I'm here to take the title away from Mr. Fister.
Why are you here?
To take the title away from Mr. Fister and stand up for women's rights.
I don't think so. Are you even registered to sign up to be here tonight?
I'm trans documented.
Okay. And who are you again?
I'm Cheryl, the Butch Bomber, also known as the Scissor Slayer.
Why are you called that?
It's my signature move. Nobody can get out of it. Very effective on trans men.
You can't fight here tonight.
Why?
This is a featherweight tournament. There's people in there 120 pounds. You're like, what, 200?
Excuse me, bigot? I was assigned high-density bone structure in weight at birth by my parents' bigoted doctor, but I identify as 120 pounds. I'm trans-slender.
You can't just identify something that you're not.
That's what this entire event is.
You're just pretending to be trans.
You can't pretend to be a pretender. We're all the same, and I'll fit in just fine here, trust me. So, can I go in? I'm ready to go, because I've been practicing everything all week.
No, you can't fight here.
Why not?
I already told you.
So you just don't care about trans slender people?
I guess so.
Okay. So, do I need to tell Jan the Clam we're not fighting tonight, or what?
Who?
My tag team partner, Jan the Clam.
Probably, then yeah.
Jan! Pull the Subaru around! We're not fighting tonight, they're trans slender phobic. Hope you're proud of yourself. So only some people can identify as something they're not, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for admitting you're a bigot.
Yeah. He did such a great job with that. That's a Joss Cedar, if you didn't know, trolling those lunatics for the past year, because it's like, okay, so it's obvious that he's trolling to any like regular person on the. It's like he's identifying as featherweight. He's identifying as, the opposite gender. He's identifying as this and that. It's like it seems like it wasn't that long ago where people would just literally go, you can't just say that you're a fucking girl and use the ladies' room. So he goes all the way left with it, and he just pretends to be whatever it is that he wants to that day. Like there's this other video where he pretends to be he's trans Indian, so he's identifying as a Native American, and he's pro ICE. So he's at an event where he's like pro ICE and trans Indian, and he wants all the Caucasian liberals to be deported because this was once his land. That was. New Jack was framed. It was actually the final boss that put the beat down on mass transit. Jesus Christ, that mass transit kid. Didn't that kid end up dying just a couple of years after that anyway? God, I saw that video. It was brutal. And I don't know. It's like these you can't beat up a kid. They should have vetted the documentation better. I think Paul Heyman just straight lied and said something along the lines of like the kid falsified his age. I think he may have insinuated falsified documentation. I know I can think it because Paul Heyman's a public person. I don't think they actually were checking paperwork and driver's license on that fat kid. They saw that fat kid and they were like, no one can be 6'5" and that fucking big and be under 18. It was. And New Jack, for some reason, wanted to beat the dog shit out of him. Yeah, a lot of the insanity's done for now. I mean, or it might just be muted. I mean, I don't know about you, but it seemed like a lot of this stuff was like nonstop in her face because, all of the media was on the far left side for so long. I mean, if you think about it, think about who you thought of as a conservative 10 years ago. You didn't fucking think I would be. 10 years ago in 2016, if I said, describe to me what you picture a conservative to be, and you would say 70-year-old guy wearing a red MAGA hat, sitting on his front lawn with a bunch of American flags. So nothing like derogatory, but that's what everybody thought. Because I guess technically I'm really a moderate, but like no one would ever even thought in a million years looking at me. That's why these whores at Hot Topic and Spencer's hit on me all the time. They think I'm a pipe hitting member of their clan. Now my pipe wants to hit their clam, but that's about it. Yeah, but Paul Heyman is a genius. He's so passionate. That's why Vince McMahon fired his ass in 2006 after that god awful December to Dismember pay-per-view. Anyway. Looking for something here. Well, if we want to watch something feel good real quick, I'll have to do it there. He bounces off that damn table. It's so funny. But you want to know what isn't funny? That was hell on earth. I thought the brothers bark were pretty intimidating. Yeah, let's see if I can't get more of this dumb game played. Ugh. God damn it. Jesus Christ. God, New Jack was insane. New Jack was one of those people that came from that like old school of wrestling. So you can't really take too much of what he said he did outside of the ring seriously. He claims he was a bounty hunter, but I just think he made that up. I think that it was just wrestling shit. God damn you, bastard.
Now let's see who's in the hallway. It's either the 3 zombies or the chef. It's the chef. God damn it. Watching, yeah. Didn't want that, but it's fun. Ugh. No, this one's Resident Evil Non. It's Resident Evil Requiem. It's what I'm playing is a side game called Leon Must Die Forever. It's basically just you just go through a couple of stages. You try to beat as many people as possible. You can roll perks that have extra powers, extra firepower, extra healing. I think it's pretty fun. It sucks because it's where it's called Leon Must Die Forever. You die once, there's no continue. If you want to play it again, you start over from the beginning of the mini game. But it's not the longest thing ever, so it's not that big of a deal. So even when you die, it's not so rage-inducing that it makes you want to like quit the game forever or anything. What I'm really looking forward to is the remake of Code Veronica. That's been like forever in the making, and this one's just going to be called Veronica. No code, just Veronica. I've been looking forward to that because there have been rumors of a Code Veronica remake for like at least 15 years, and that was like my favorite OG game. So I'm just, I'm waiting on. That's going to be about another year. And there's supposed to be more mini games for this one to keep people like me busy. That's what this one is. But anyway, if the title didn't the title of this exciting episode of me sitting in my world famous floor didn't tip you off, it's like, there's no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be out chasing ass. And I'll be back Sunday to see who wants to hang out. I got some stories that I want to tell, but for whatever reason, the bloom is off the rose, and I don't want to tell some of these fucking stories if there's no one in here to appreciate it, because then they just die. Because if it turns out to be a good story, then I'm going to end up telling it 50 times. And each time will get worse. So let's have our fingers crossed that some people come in here Sunday so I can tell the McDonald's story, which is one of my, like, if you know, like Perry Caravello, it's one of my 1992 stories. It's super embarrassing and completely disgusting. And I'm proud of it. But yeah, that's all I want to do anyways, just chill and chat. It's not about making money. If it was about making money,
I'd be monetized, and then I would say nothing until a super chat comes in, and then I'd do those stupid tricks like, so how hot is it in your neck of the woods? I haven't heard about that. Guys, what do you know about that? There's little tricks that are supposed to trigger people into, chatting again, but with money. So, and it's weird, I can go back in time and remember like a lot of the streams that I used to watch hardcore back when they were just chilling chat streams, back when they were just like, dudes sitting in gamer chair to like 5 people. And now, that these same people have like a team of people that they stream with, and 1,000 people are watching them at one time. I'm like, God damn. The ones, yeah, because like, okay, the ones that have the good voices, now those are good, but a lot of the shows have the shittiest default voices you've ever heard ever. Like, I got Chad Zumont guy for a while. He had super tip, and he had access to some of the voices, but then he started feuding with the Melton guy. They gave him access to super tip to begin with. So he took away all the voices except for like a couple, and like these default voices were the worst. So even if someone had a killer joke, they would send it in, and they would send it in via this shitty AI voice, and it would kill their own joke. The ones that were on Pat Dixon's stream like 2 years ago were all very good. And that's back when, I was a chatter. And I would send in chats just to hear those voices like say my jokes, because it made me crack up. Because like most people know, they know I'm a better writer than anything. It's like, as my job, like I say, and I'm a repeater. I'm a very bad repeater. Like my job is very stressful. Like you see how like I'm talking to you on this computer, but I'm doing stuff on this one. Like, well, during the day, like I'm working on my computer, but I take like dopamine breaks to like talk shit on Twitter because I'm a better writer than anything. It's like if I could write something funny, like I'm exaggerating probably, but I could write like a sitcom, but I could never act in it. I could never do it, unless the gimmick was, someone that is a bad actor trying really hard or something like The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. But I can write this shit. That's the easy part. For whatever reason, my ideas come out super easy in written form, but trying to verbalize them, oof. I've definitely got some antivirus software that are blocking that flow of information. Yeah, oh God, the annoying AI ones are the fucking AIDS virus of the worst. I don't know if this picture's real or not, but this picture might convince me to start voting Democrat. Once it loads. I don't know if AOC randomly got thick overnight, but finally the liberals have one hot one. If this happened, I don't think this happened. I think someone's having a little bit of fun and trying to make her look thick.
Well, it's not going to be a stream unless. Oh God, did you see that fat fucking hog? Ugh. Ugh. Had to scroll past it because I wasn't for sure if that thing might have nudity. But there was like this one post where it was showing is white culture on the left, those people that nag a whole lot on the right, and showing the difference between the two. They said this one gigantic, like morbidly obese bitch. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure because I was like, God damn, I hope I don't have to yank this stupid ass stream down. Ugh, God, what a fucking hog. Anyway, I lost my train of thought there. It wouldn't be a stream unless if you didn't get your weekly dang, it just ain't a stream. Yeah, that was a bit of a tease.
喜欢吗，哥哥？哥哥，我给你唱这个。
哎呀，学科没听过我唱大叔，这个不跑调，这个还行，这个没那么跑调。来了啊！
哥，准备好了吗？
I don't have a clue what they said, but they're cute. But if I was going to do any drinking this weekend, it would be this.
Yeah, that makes it the best when you have like work to do. And it's something that you can like have on and occasionally laugh at, but it's not something that you have to pay like the hardcorest attention to. Basically, I guess the term for it is second screen, not stream. So it's like having something pleasant on in the background. Like I'll tell you one you might find interesting to just have on. I don't want to lose your view. Don't get me wrong, but like me, I work from home. So when I do have some work that I can work on kind of autonomously, so I can still enjoy something, but it won't distract me from my job at hand, I'll put on something like old Art Bell episodes. So if you know who he is or don't know who he is, I'll give you the short elevator pitch of him. Basically, he had a science fiction radio program for like 30 to 50 years, something like that. And, you know, mostly around UFOs and the supernatural and stuff. And yeah, you can tell, you know, most of his callers were full of shit and most of his guests were full of shit. But yeah, occasionally you get the ones that even if they are full of shit, man, you believed that they believed it, and they would have some interesting stories. So that shit is good for me to have on. Like I was listening to one yesterday. It was like a 4-hour one where this Art Bell guy, he's talking to some guy that's claiming that he's building a time machine in his garage. And you can tell the guy believes it. He believes he is building a time machine in his garage. Now, he's probably building jack and shit and nothing else. But you can tell this. And so that one was interesting to have on while I'm like, just okay, I've got to right click this and I've got to move this into this cell. So yeah, that would be something I always suggest. Roy, did you tap out? Did you have to leave me? I think I'm about to tap out too. I was going to ask if you've talked to Steve anymore. Or if he's noped out of existence completely. He's in the upside down. Oh shit, I got the Requiem. So by all means, I should easily be able to beat this game of Leon Must Die Forever, but that's a long way down the road. Hey, Leon looked up. Was somebody? No. Okay, maybe I dreamed that up. All right then. Yeah, I'm gonna tap out too, buddy. All right, Metal Gear, it's good coming by. I'm normal. I guess I'll figure out what the normal is. Normally, it's always Friday and Sunday, but I want to run around, and I figured tomorrow was going to be a wasteland anyway. I figured that there's no way anyone's coming by tomorrow. I didn't think very many people would be by tonight, but I wanted to do something just in case anyone wanted to stop by and hang out. Not that I do this for money, again, I repeat myself. I just do this to hang out. And it gives me a reason to put on my face, so I look pretty for you all. Like see, I covered up all my scars. Most of them, anyway, I think. I don't think many of them are visible. Yeah, I think everybody is probably thinking the same thing. They're probably all thinking it's like, well, let's stream tonight because no one's going to be home tomorrow. And they're right. No one's going to be home tomorrow. A lot of places are going to be like letting off fireworks like crazy tomorrow, and then of course Saturday. I mean, it's going to be Friday and Saturday is going to be nonstop events of fireworks and shit. And Sunday will probably be okay. I mean, that's what I'm planning on. I'm planning on doing my regular Sunday. So normally it's Fridays and Sundays. I don't know if I'll end up changing it or not. It just depends. If any audience that I did have from a couple of weeks ago has officially quit coming by on Fridays, I might have to just change. I might have to just stop Fridays altogether. It depends, but I don't want to get wrapped up in like numbers or anything, because again, it's just a stupid free stream to sit down and bullshit with people. Oh, hey, Thompson. Has anyone seen? Well, here's the thing. It's like he on Twitter, if you would get Twitter, he posted like his stream didn't go well, so he just ended up watching some clips. So I clicked on his YouTube channel, and I didn't even see that. I just saw a stream of him like meditating. So he said he had one, but it wasn't there when I went there. So I didn't know if it was like one of those deals where he did one and hated it so much that he deleted it or hid it or whatever, because you can do that. But yeah, it's like Metal Gear was saying. It's like I just think everybody's trying to crank out a show tonight to see if they can grab any kind of audience. I just don't know why more people aren't here to look at me. Yeah, if you're still here, Metal Gear, I'll just keep repeating myself. Sundays and Fridays. And it might change in the future. Definitely I'll keep Sundays no matter what. I don't care if only one person comes by on fucking Sunday. I'll still do something on Sundays. Hey, Thompson, you still here? What have you been into this week? Hey, Scott, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Slow night. Apparently, everybody in the Dabbleverse is streaming. So I've been, it's just whoever comes in and out here tonight. What's been going on with you? Yeah, hey, Thompson, all I see is 3 streams where all he did was, like, yoga or something. Mm-hmm. And on this computer, I don't even see who's streaming Dabbleverse-wise. This computer is Dabbleverse free. Scott, you been feuding with anybody lately? Had a closing shift at work, just stopping by. Oh, God, you mean you're still at work, or you're getting ready to go to work, or you getting ready to go to bed? So I hear you. I used to do 2 jobs, right? So I would do my work from home job and then I'd go work at this drugstore until it closed. And man, even though I wasn't doing a whole hell of a lot, once 11 o'clock hit and I came home, I just felt like absolute death. Oh, you finished up. I got you. I'm assuming you're off tomorrow, right? Most jobs are giving people, tomorrow off. I mean, I guess it depends on where you work. I mean, I have that boring. Oh, you're gonna have a few before bed. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I can't drink no more. That shit's pretty much done. Drinking now is an official like special occasion. Really, it's gonna be like reserved for my week vacations, to where if I get hungover, who the fuck cares? Because I'm not going to have to worry about going back to work. It's like I said in some other streams, it was like, if I got actually drunk Saturday night, my entire Sunday was ruined. All I did was like lie on the couch going, until like 9 p.m. And then the cobwebs would, come off. And then it's like, what? It's 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Now all I want to do is go to bed in a couple of hours. So, but that's the thing about getting older, I guess. You just you can't drink like you were when you were a teenager. Even though I'm only 21 years old, obviously. I mean, look at me. I don't look a day over 21, 22. Hey, not the bees is back. Hey, God, how about shut the stream down? I've been threatening them for the past hour. Like poor A. Thompson and Metal Gear Solid have been in fear. They're like, no, don't end it. I was like, well, not the bees isn't not the fucking here. So I'm about not to be fucking here. But how many hot dogs do you think you could eat in one set? All right, here's the deal. I want to give a legit answer. I'd like to hear the rest of you chime in as well. I really do mean that. I like talking. I like reading the chats. So, A. Thompson, you are not excluded. But I'm going to answer first. If I'm getting hot dogs from a good place like Five Guys or down here in Texas, Mooyah, like I could do 3, but I will have I ate too much shits like immediately. Like it's not like food poisoning shits. It's basically I ate too much and now the old food is being pushed out by the new food. And I will have those shits within minutes after that third hot dog. Comfortably, I could eat 2 hot dogs from like Five Guys or Mooyah, and I probably won't get an upset stomach. But three's going to give me the shits. Like, gun to my head, I could probably eat 4, but I'm going to have the shits. I'm not big enough to have any. I could only eat 4 if, like, I didn't eat the bun or anything like that. Now they're pouring in. I don't know why. I thought, poor Metal Gear Solid was like, Jesus Christ, why am I fucking here entertaining the clown sitting in his floor? Now we finally got some audience coming in here. But I think maximum is like, 4. 4. Ugh. No way I could have the fucking bun. No way at all. But, I mean, I will give them credit, though. It's like, the Five Guys ones
they are fucking delicious if you get it with like not everything, not everything, but with enough. Now, without the hot dog, without the bun, I could totally.
I'm feeling like my old self again. Renewed, recharged, refocused, with nothing to stop me from being me.
After years of planning, I'm finally going to get my revenge. I'm going to trash the tower with Baby Breck. Unfortunately, Baby Breck hasn't been onboarded yet. We're still waiting for his laptop and help. Baby Breck? You didn't know.
Ew.
Please get help. You are literally torquing this family apart. Now,
Do you see how you're hurting the people that love you? No, stop, please. Please stop.
don't stop. Get it, get it.
Don't stop. Get it, get it. Tit breakfast, my favorite breakfast. She didn't really have the tits to be eating cereal out of. That's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say, but shit, who knows? Henry Winkler must once said that. God damn, has Henry Winkler been 80 years old for the past 80 years? It was like he was the Fonz age till, I don't know, 1989. And then once the clock hit January of the 1st, 1990, he's been fucking 80. He's been 80 years old when he was that bad lawyer on Arrested Development. And it's like weird. It's like he hasn't really aged that much. He is the worst luck vampire. He got to 80 and got bit. He's just staying that age. Freddy's? Oh, that's a good question. I've never ate at Freddy's. I'm not even sure if they're here or not. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I would say hot dogs actually, seriously is one of my favorite basic foods. And like, God, like if you're talking like money's not in question. I just like Five Guys and Booyah's the best. I mean, because you can get them with bacon and cheese if you like cheese on them, jalapenos, hot sauce, sriracha. I mean, you can get them pretty much made however you want, as spicy or not spicy. But you can't get them with fucking chili. So if you like chili, you want to go to a place like Portillo's. I can't pronounce shit. You all guys know I got this Texas accent. I can't say hardly any words right. But like, there's that Portillo's, so you can get a chili dog there, and those are excellent if you get the normal chili dog. But they also have them nasty ass Chicago dogs where they put like tomatoes on the coldest tomatoes on the planet. So if you order your hot dogs and you accidentally fuck up and you order a Chicago one, you gotta open that wrapper immediately and get those fucking vegetables off that goddamn thing as fast as possible, because those cold ass tomatoes are gonna cool down the hot dog.
It sucks that you got to operate on those fucking hot dogs like that. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. How many times can I say hot dog? But like that's the thing. It's like they put those like weird Chicago dogs on sale all the time down here, where you can get 2 of them for like $4, which is pretty good, especially seeing how we've been in food inflation, but fucking hell for the past couple of years, where it's like it's more expensive to eat out than buy like a Blu-ray movie, which is weird. Anyway. But for some reason, like the regular chili dogs, they never put on sale. Those are like a special order. And the chili dogs, I just like them dog, chili, onions, mustard. That's it. Nothing else. If I get that, I'm good. But I don't like the foot-long ones at Sonic too well, because I think the Sonic ones are the ones that are made out of fucking turkey buttholes. 6 to 8 fucking dogs in one sitting? Man, they can't taste good anymore after that many. Like, I imagine they taste good up to 4. But that fifth one, you're just eating the collard gray. You're just eating, I know I'm going to have the shits and maybe puke in a minute. I've never tried making them. No, but I will tell you what I've honestly done, and I have an air fryer. I never thought of that. I would get out when I buy them myself, which isn't very often, a couple of times a year. I'll get the all beef ones, and I'll do like that split top, and I'll just put them in the oven, which is about the same difference. But I never thought to put them in the air fryer. I don't know why. It just never dawned on me to do that. Because it'd be fucking faster than the way I did it. Because I've never made hot dogs in the pan of boiling water way. I've never ever done that. Like when I make them myself, I put them in the oven for like 3-4 minutes. Oh, right, A. Thompson with the tech talk. He set up a local LLM with people around the country are really missing out what we have here in Rhode Island. Hot wieners. Also good. Made with pork, beef, and veal. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that establishment down here at all. I can't even think of any other places that really sell hot dogs here. Portillo's, Booyah, Five Guys, Sonic. That's all I can think of. I mean, down in Arlington, I used to live in Arlington by AT&T Stadium. There's this old-fashioned diner, and I can't remember what it's called now, because I would recommend it. There's this old-fashioned diner. It looks like it's straight out of the 1950s. It's only like 5-10 minutes away from AT&T Stadium. I live right by it, so I would go there fairly often, and like the burgers and hot dogs were like throwback. But the bad thing was they tasted so good. And this might be too much information, which is why you're here, because I give way too much information. If I eat food too fast, I get the I ate food too fast shits. And it's not food poisoning. I just legit get some kind of upset stomach. So, like, every time I would eat at that place, and it sucks that I associate it with fucking diarrhea. Because every time I would eat there, it'd be like, oh, God, this hamburger is delicious.
This hot dog is delicious, but then I get the gurgle stomachs before I'm even sitting down in the car. I'm like, man, I gotta hurry up and get home because I will not use. I've never used a public restroom. I won't do it. That won't fucking happen. I'll shit myself before I use a public restroom with a bunch of fucking gang members doing drugs and butt fucking each other. I don't care. I will not use a public restroom under any circumstances. It's like, no matter what you say, would you rather shit in the parking lot in full view of 100 people? Yes. Yes, I would do that before I would use a public restroom full of gang members. As a kid growing up, every time I had to go into a public restroom, there was always some shit going on in there. I said shit. There's always like a fucking fight. I remember like this is before cell phones or anything. I remember using a restroom one time and these fucking ghetto punks got into a fist fight and literally it spilled into my stall while I'm still in there, terrified of what the fuck is going on. I've walked in on drug deals. I've walked in on, I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it's definitely gang member shit. So one day I just said, and this is without any humor whatsoever, I will never go into a public restroom ever, ever, ever again. I will hold it till I get home, or I'll go into the woods, or I don't do it. I don't, and I live in like one of the safest places in the world right now, and I still won't do it. This is a funny one. You all might like this. I think it's funny. This happened to me. I wasn't in the bathroom. I was like right outside of one, right after I did my hair a couple of years ago. It was right. I was right outside of a Neiman Marcus, and some dude was walking by me. He's a Mexican dude, but he's a kid, and he's looking at me. He couldn't tell which bathroom he was supposed to go to because he was looking at me, and it like the sight of me confused him because I guess without the makeup, I look like a pretty woman. You know,
I know you can tell how
beautiful and feminine this face is. And so, and I was like, yeah, man, it's that one right there. And he just goes, thanks. And then he felt obligated to make conversation with me. He didn't have to, and I'm not being a dick about that. But what he made conversation about was this. He just goes, he's like, I'm sorry. I got to admit, I thought you were a girl. And I was like, that's all right. That happens all the time. It's because of the long hair. I'm in a band. You know, that's why I have long hair. And then he just goes, oh, okay, I got you. So then he says this, and it's without any humor, and it's straight as an arrow. He says, goes up. Because he's by himself. He wasn't doing this for laughs. This question that he did ask. He goes, so how long have you been transitioning? And you wonder why I'm on the internet in clown makeup. Because of my lady face. People all across America jacking off in a Dixie cup to me. Yeah. I said it again. And I was like, no, man, I'm not transitioning or anything. I'm in a band. That's why I have long hair. That's just the easiest thing to say. Most people, that time it didn't work, but 99% of the time, when you have hair as long as mine, see how long it is? When you have hair as long as mine that literally touches your butthole,
if you just say you're in a band, they get it. They like snap back to reality and go, oh yeah, there was this era where guys had long hair because they played music. They forget about the current era of the pronouns and all that. I don't know what Ye-Nick is. Big idea, next stream. You do a cooking stream and make different types of hot dog dishes and try them on the stream. I mean, I'm not opposed to trying that. It's just the getting up and down. And then I'm not opposed to it. Let me figure out how I could do something like that. Because if I do it, I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to cook it and have it ready to eat. Because I'm not going to cook it before the stream and then sit here for a long time and then eat cold hot dogs. I'm not going to do that. And I don't really feel like figuring out how to... I'm not opposed to it. Sonic has those weird white hot dogs, but the American dog is solid. I don't like that damn foot long one though. Ugh. I don't know, Kyle. That sounds like you're talking about something else there. They had less dark meat. Oh, I've ate food at strip clubs. I will tomorrow night at about this time. I will be at a strip club. See, that's one of the great things about me is not only am I a weird clown, I'm also a pervert that loves to go to strip clubs. Because I just figure it's actually cheaper than dating to just go and enjoy the show and leave a modest tip, not the over tip where they think you're a fucking mark, but to tip enough to where they start remembering your name. And you know, I don't mean to brag, but they know me at the whorehouses. Well, the strip clubs, not the whorehouse down here. My hair is long enough to wipe my ass and yours, but I don't do that for free anymore. If you want that service, you're going to have to subscribe to my Premium Plus package. Cook the hot dogs on the stream. We got to watch the cooking. You're going to treat me like Perry Caravello. It's like, no, you've got to hold it to the camera. Uh-oh, is he big timing me? Well, it happens. Yeah, he's not here today. I don't see him live. Oh well, I can't force someone to come watch me. But yeah, so to the new people in here, if you're still in here and you haven't fell asleep yet, I'm not doing one tomorrow. I'm going to do one on Sunday. Then I'm going to have to start figuring out like what am I going to do for a schedule going forward, because Fridays we're picking up an actual like decent audience, and then it stopped. So I don't know if that was like a fluke that my audience was kind of growing a little bit on Fridays or what. I'm just going to have to see. I got to figure out like when's a good time for people to watch me. I ain't doing it earlier on Friday. Fridays after work, because I explained, it's like Fridays after work is spent chasing girls until 10 o'clock my time, where I like to stream then. But all day Saturday, I'm just chasing women. And then all day Sunday until 8 p.m. my time. That's when it's like, okay, I got to decompress because I got to go to work on Monday. You know, with some success. I just don't really talk about it because it's unless I have like a comical story, if I hook up, unless there's something funny about it, it just sounds like I'm bragging, which is who wants to hear some guy just brag about getting tail? It's boring unless it's gross, unless the girl like shits or has hemorrhoids or something, you know, like a hemorrhoid with a Band-Aid hanging off of it, and you're like, oh, that fucking thing is wiggling. Maybe I can like pull it off and she won't notice. But as you start pulling on it, it won't come off and she starts screaming. You know, unless you have like a story that's like really horrifying, no one wants to hear about some guy getting it on with a pretty lady. There's this guy I worked with though. He had it built up in his head. I don't know if he had some kind of trauma, but he had it built up in his head that he had to have a fake I hooked up with a girl at a bar story every Monday. And like, they were the most unrealistic things ever because you just had to see the guy. The guy looked like a real life Homer Simpson. Okay, so imagine Homer Simpson in human form with a little bit more hair. There he is, Homer Simpson. And he told this one story about how he was at a riverboat gambling place, and some girl grabbed him and drug him outside so he kept blowing. She just couldn't stop herself from blowing a human Homer Simpson looking guy. And then as soon as it was done, she disappeared. I'm like, he told it with more detail, obviously, but it was like, it was a made up story, and you could tell, and my other friend in the office could tell. So we're just kind of nodding like this while it's going on. Yeah, okay. Oh, and she was a perfect 10. Yep. And you know how that goes. You just can't go anywhere without a perfect 10 just dragging you outside to suck your dick real quick and then disappearing. Yeah. No, he could. I can call him on Twitter. And I'm not kidding. I can call him on Twitter. Don't you do that. Shame on you, A. Thompson. Don't you go around making fun of those Asian people. You live around them. You're Asian Thompson. That's your name. I know your first name. Asian Thompson. Captain Asian. I'm sorry, I played that again. I'm addicted to violence. But let's just see if we can let's have some fun with translations. How about that?
What is this called?
Bowl.
Bowl.
Yes.
What is this called?
Cow.
Cow.
Yes.
What is this called?
Bowl.
Ox. What is this called?
I don't know.
Cattle. What is this
Cattle.
called?
Small bowl.
Calf. What is this called?
Small bowl.
Steer. What is this
Steer.
called?
Water bowl.
Buffalo. What is this called? Yak. What is this called?
I don't know.
Bison. What is this called?
黄牛
Scalper.
Yellow.
There, I thought you all deserved that palate cleanser. But, you know, talking about these girls that just grab you and pull you in the hallways, sometimes they're soaking wet down below. And, you know, when they're soaking wet down below, you just want to sing them a song. You want to sing them a song about their private soaking wet area. Make them feel good about it. Well, here you go.
You need to come and sing part of one song for you.
Certified free. 7 days a week. She knows what I'm saying. Wet ass pussy. Make that pull-out game weak. Oh yeah. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra hard and extra large. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I'll wear a disguise. I want you to pack that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. He got a picture and a phone for this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Brought a boots and a coat for this wet ass pussy. If you wanna make it rain, some wet ass pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. Quick jump out before you let it get inside of me.
One lady was kind of bobbing her head. I don't think she knew what fucking planet she was on. I was like, What kind of hot dogs would you make on the stream? Chili dog, pizza dog, slaw dog. Pizza dog looks like it would taste like fucking garbage. I've seen some people LOL eating that pizza dog. That does not look like it could taste good. That looks like too many conflicting flavors. Okay, because like, all right, a typical pizza has cheese, pepperoni, marinara. Marinara is the big thing. It's like marinara on a fuck. Imagine this, as I'm answering seriously, because that is something that you can expect from me. I'll never just go ew. Think about this: you go to make a hot dog, however you normally make it, but instead of chili, instead of ketchup and mustard, instead of whatever you normally put, I want you to imagine you just get some piping hot marinara and put on it. Ugh. So, pizza dogs look like absolute garbage to me. Even if you took off the marinara, I don't think it would taste right. So, like, chili dog or slaw dog, I would probably go with slaw dog. Because you want to know why? Because I haven't fucking had one in forever. Oh, wait, Dairy Queen. Yeah, I forgot about Dairy Queen. I think that's where I had one last, was Dairy Queen. But does Dairy Queen even have all beef hot dogs, or do they have those made out of turkey butthole hot dogs? I always imagine A. Thompson as being a stuffy businessman that has no sense of humor whatsoever, and then randomly A. Thompson will say, Harley, you ain't really lived unless you are in short-time hotel with a 75-year-old Japanese prostitute. No, I don't want to. That sounds icky. I would probably hire a 75-year-old prostitute just to, like, get to know them, and how the fuck did they end up in this situation? Jesus Christ. Those ladies have a tube of KY by their bed just so they can loosen up their assholes, just to get that little chunk of shit out. Because from my understanding, once you start hitting that age, you don't take full shits anymore. You take pebble shits and your never-ending constipation. That's why I fucking take fiber. I think A. Thompson's been drinking. He's been drinking alcohol or smoking a dope. Having one of those dope siestas. Oh, not the bees. You better. I thought you left me. A dessert hot dog. Yeah, you're saying dessert. You're definitely not saying desert. Because a desert, I would imagine, would be a plain nothing. Just hot dog and bun. But a dessert, oh my God, that sounds so fucking disgusting. Let me try to read this. A dessert hot dog would be hilarious. Twinkies as bun, strawberry jelly as ketchup, caramel as mustard, gummy worms as slaw, and a normal hot dog. God damn it. I could do it. Let's see. You see that fucking thing above my head right there? This is the call to action. Okay. Like, I'm not opposed to doing like a prank thing like that. But I ain't buying this shit out of my own pocket. I would fucking do it. I will fucking do it. You put the word out. If I get $50 into that thing, then I do it. Because A, I got to buy the shit. B, it's going to be absolute torture, and I think there might be some humor out of my reaction. I can't imagine that I would blow the landing on eating something as repulsive sounding as that. But I don't care if it comes from one person or multiple people. If I end up, once I hit $50 for the hot dog fund, then I'm a man of my word. If I get that, I'll announce. I'll be like, I got the $50. It looks like I'm eating the weird dessert hot dog live on the stream. That would be. I'll be the new PCL. DHQL will be the newest stream. I think you were in here. We might have been the ones talking about this. They just need to let Perry win a little bit. Just a little. God damn. That's why I don't watch it hardly ever anymore. It's because I feel like I'm watching. I mean, this is going to sound depressing. I feel like I'm watching an elderly man get abused for money. And I'm like, you gotta let him win some. And really, like, the last straw for me, I never liked and found completely irritating, and I would roll my eyes when that Tony Hawk guy would come over. I don't like the guy. I don't find him funny. I find him irritating in a bad way. And so I never liked those episodes anyway. And I was just like, God damn it, I wish this guy would fucking leave. But then there was that episode where Barry got so fucking mad that he actually started throwing punches at him. And I think he he broke the guy's glasses and got him actually mad enough that he threw Perry into that chair. And it was like, I didn't find that episode very funny. And I think that was the last straw for me. I was like, I'm not okay with watching this anymore. I think I'm done. So, not that I'm I'm the paragon of virtue or anything like that, but I didn't care for that too much. Ew. Tony Hot Guy's creepy. He once jammed his finger in Perry's asshole outside of his. Ew, he could feel the meat. Yuck. No, but it's like this. It's like they got to gauge their audience better on like when they don't like people, just don't have them fucking on. Now, I sent in a couple of super chats years ago, and that was it. And then I just watched. And what was funny was, like, I actually had some, like, Dabbleverse people personally email me and tell me that my super chats were very funny. And I didn't really even send in that many. And you're so limited because this was before super tips or anything. So you only had like 40 characters that jammed something weird to say. But Perry, he just saw my username and he instantly thought I was Margot Robbie. Because you know how Perry is. He just saw my username. It's like, Margot, I miss you, baby girl. Hey, that's weird. I don't know. I mean, it was a pleasant weird. I couldn't believe people actually, like, sent me messages saying, those were funny. I enjoyed reading them. Thanks. Thank you very much. But there's other shows like that too. Like whenever Vince the Lawyer was on anything, I'm one of those people. I was like, no, if I see him on anything, I'm out. I don't like him. I think he's like a kind of like a weird contrarian. I can't put it in the words. Like sometimes I think he willfully gives misinformation about legal stuff for his own shits and giggles. I can't prove it, and I can't say, hey, watch this episode and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I've just heard him say some things that I know about from my job, and I know he was false. and anyway, I don't like his personality. So whenever I saw that guy, I was like, I'm out. I'm done. Whatever this show is, I'm turning it off because I'm not listening to this. Ugh. And then there's like really, these probably predate any of you. Like back before Shuley made it on the streaming, he used to do this show called Miserable Men. And he had this guy that was also on Howard Stern on there sometimes with him called Brent Hatley. That guy was another one. It was like, if he was on, I left. I was like, I'm not watching this. This guy's creepy in a bad way. Those polyamorous people honestly give me diarrhea just even fucking seeing them. Oh, they were? So I imagine it was Soviet goat. No, I'm just saying I imagine. I can't. Why wouldn't it be? But here's what I always thought about, like, Soviet goat would be like, people built him up for so many years that I always imagine, like, he would have to talk exactly like the fucking devil to live up to it. As much as he terrorized Perry. So he's one of those people that if he ever did do, I don't know, a stream or where he's speaking or an interview or something, I almost don't want to hear it because I want him to sound like the fucking devil. Oh, I don't know who that guy is at all. I have zero clue. So I don't know if that's just one of those chatter people that showed up after I said, I'm done with this show. Because there was a lot of shows from the but there was a lot of shows that I actually supported and was like a Patreon of, and I guess like anything, I'd get burnt out, like burnt out. Some of them just weren't delivering on extra content. Some of them were slow about content. Some of them were, I mean, like Perry's was the most up to date one. Like they took that shit fucking seriously. So I had no problems with the actual uploading and stuff of their Patreon content. I just can't watch that old man get abused nonstop. Because like when Tom would do that shit, like him calling him boy nonstop, that got annoying in a real way to me. I was like, just stop doing that and stop with the scoot up. That doesn't make any sense. Scoot up closer. Scoot up closer to the camera. That was so fucking annoying. It's like if that was a real direction, it's an idiotic one. Nobody is watching Perry to get a better look at his face. Scoot up closer, Perry. You're too far away from the camera, Perry. Anyway, I'm losing my voice and I'm out of Monster. So I'm out here. Whoever's in here, I'll be back Sunday. Then we should probably talk as a family on what the best days of the week will be for me to stream going forward. So something is telling me Fridays is about to get too crowded for anyone to watch me. So I might have to pick a different second day. But I know I'm doing Sundays hell or high water because fuck it, what else is there to do? I got to get the hell out of here. Wait, let me see. It got worse. Few streams. He didn't let Perry change his piss diaper. Oh, that's nasty. Now that's a visual to go out on. All right, I did it. I did 3 hours. Please enjoy the song on the way out that I stole from the internet. Have a good one.